Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the Sea Block Modpack. So, I have to admit, I have been dithering, I've been putting things off for too long. I think it's time for us... Whoa, what's with the slowdown? Whoa. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe it was just because of the save coming up. Well, I might need to reboot or something like that. Anyway, I have been dithering too long on this. We are not, I lost my train of thought because of the whole slowdown. What a terrible thing. Anyway, I want to make a... Okay. That's very flimsy. I think it's time for us to make a new smelting area. We've been relying on these little ad hoc areas for too long. I want to make this entire quadrant, which I just laid out in between parts. I want to just put an end game smelting facility, not these little, what are they called? Not these ones that we're making just to make do for a little bit. This is gonna be where we're gonna make a ton of things, and we're gonna do it proper. So I haven't quite worked out how that's gonna happen yet, but you know, we'll play with it for a bit. I made it taller than most areas because I'm thinking we might need the extra space. But yeah, let's just well, okay, let's figure out how much space we're gonna need for the rail. Roughly that much. So we should start moving. Should we just lay it out? Maybe we should just lay it out. So I was thinking I might want to change it up and do something different. I'm gonna change it up and do something different, so I'm just gonna lay a thing here to remind me not to go past this point. That's where the rail will end. Or, well, that will be sufficient. And the rest of this area will be smelting. Starting with mineral sludge, which we'll have to import in. Car, stop. Stop. It's slowing. Anyway. So I grabbed a bunch of stuff. I haven't quite figured... I don't want to use the same layout. Right now, we've been making these little cells, like the one down here, where everything just kind of gets inserted directly into the next tool. But there's no room for beacons then. And there aren't any modules being used and all that. I want something that's not like this. Something that's accomplishing the same purpose, but in a better way. So, the thing that's bringing this up is really Invar right now. Invar is a combination of steel and nickel. So let's make a good facility that's going to make a ton of steel. Oh, actually, where does nickel come from? Nickel ore is... I wonder if I should do it separately. Just have one place that makes a ton of ore. I hate shipping ore around, though. Ore is so... I could ship around a bunch of processed, though sometimes I don't want to make processed. Processed is annoying. Sapphirite and rubite. I keep on thinking maybe we should go ahead and do this, but last time we did that and it worked. It went terribly. We were constantly trying to deal with too much silicon so we can't output anything, or too much nickel so we can't output anything. I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. Maybe I'm thinking about this too grand. No, I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna start laying stuff out. So we'll have a long chain of these. Where are we? In relation. There we go. All making sapphirite. Yeah, we'll just put it into boxes straight from here. I did that wrong. And let's do 8. I keep trying to think of how much I'm gonna wean myself off of using direct insertion. We don't want to do that. I was thinking we could make crushed, but okay. So when we do crushing, so this is gonna take 2 things and turn it into 3 things. So we should haul around the 2 things and make the crush somewhere else. So that there's maybe we can make that, put the crushed stone directly into something else. I like that. I like that idea. Yeah, that works. Anyway, where are my beacons? Did I not grab beacons? You gotta have beacons. I didn't grab any beacons. Okay, well, let's go get some. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I do think that everything we've done so far is too small scale. It'll work for like the existing, like it works through up through purple science, I think. Why is this not going at all? We don't have purple science. I thought that was logistic. We don't have that one. So what is logistic that we can get? That'll work. We can get that one. Huh. Our bot base is actually using up all of the nodules that we're producing. Wow. Well, let's leave it alone for now. Can't believe I forgot the beacons. There we go. And we should get some more of these. We don't have any of these. Why not? Productivity logic boards. It's a glass problem, I bet. Yeah. Oh well. The whole point of beacons is so you need less modules. So I'm not going to worry about it. I think this was a different car. But that's okay. Wow, that's going fast. How is this doing? Okay, during the day we're back to solar filling up the entire thing. What is this? That's these. Interesting. That means that there's a lack of inputs somewhere. Probably in our science facilities. That is so flimsy. I keep on almost breaking it all the time. Yeah, this whole thing you were doing there, I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. It was good while we were learning, but from now we need to do something better. So, oh wait, let's figure out exactly how. We want to make it so that it just covers another one. Yeah. We should use underground. Well, no. We'll use substations to cover the entire thing. I mean, these... Yeah, that works. So we can use substations right here to cover the entire area. Alright. We said we're gonna do it. How are we gonna do it? Where are my substations? There. There, that will cover the entire thing. But I can't walk past him. How annoying! So now we're trapped. Let's put these in the bar because we're gonna need to refer to them a lot. Oh, we're gonna need roboports too. This might be too wide. Let's see. No, it's fine. It's fine. I should probably put like a row of roboports. I hate to not put something on the other side of these beacons, though. No, this is fine. This is fine. Let's just get some land, some electricity, so we can start planning. I really want the next tier of I need that yellow science going, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that unless we're producing at a much higher rate than we are right now. In fact, will this be sufficient? It probably will not. Probably will need more to take out. Let's work this out. So some of them are 10, some of them are 12. I don't like that. I want it uniform. Let's try this again. So we'll put an offset 1 from that one. Some of them are 11. How does that work? Number of effect sources 11? I don't get it. It should always be an even number. Now they're all 10 or 11. How does that work? I find that bizarre. So what are the 11? I mean, there's only room for 2 inside. There's 2 everywhere else. I don't understand what I'm seeing. You can't get half of a beacon. Well, that was worse than it was before, so let's switch it back to 10 and 12 rather than 10 and 11. But that's so bizarre. Yeah, there's something going on that I just don't get. I don't know about. But that's okay. I know what I need to. And now they're all 10 or 12 again, except for the sides are 8. Let's go out one more. Just to make it evener. Alright, let's just take a look at this. Are we actually able to support this? I don't even know. Let's deal with it. So, pull up my thing. Alright. So, this is turning 25 into 1 ore. Yeah, a moment. Every 4 seconds. Yeah, these are all purple. The 2 different types of purple ones are tricky to distinguish. Okay. And let's just assume they're all 12 as a worst case scenario, sort of. Although they're mostly all 10, except for a few. I don't get it. But I'm not going to waste time thinking about it. So, if it's 12, its crafting speed is 10.57. So we're actually producing it in every third of a second. We're turning 25 ore. We're actually consuming 66 sludge per second to produce 2.5 ore. So that's one of these will be sufficient. One of the stack inserters. So I think that unloads at what, 5 a second now, or 10 a second apparently. Okay, never mind. I'm not concerned at all. But in terms of supply, we would be using an unbarreling facility, which can be affected by beacons. This is mineral sludge. Can I productivity it? No. Probably already looked at that. Okay, right now that's it's unbarreling 250 every 1 second. Well, the recipe is 250 every 1 second. Or and it's going to have a speed total of 5.2. Wow, that's not a concern. Okay, so it's eating up 5 barrels a second to produce a ridiculous amount of sludge. Never mind. Okay, wait a minute. We have too many. How many of these? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Equals that times 8. So we're consuming 500. We're consuming 528 sludge, and we're producing 1,300. We could even make this longer. In fact, maybe we should. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is already gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna be producing 21 ore per second. It doesn't actually seem that big. Oh well. We actually went a bit further right than I wanted to, but that's okay. Let's get rid of that. Alright, and we said that... which were the other ones we wanted? We need a ton of sapphirite. Sapphire's the main one, it seems, but it was, for Invar, it was nickel, I think? And nickel is sapphirite and rubite. So sure. Let's go ahead and just. And actually, we where's the steel comes from iron, and iron is crushed sapphirite and gibelites. So we should triple this. It's kind of a little annoying to have. Maybe I don't need all those roboports. Let's try getting by without the roboports. You know, we are getting a bit too far to the east. Let's take that down, take that all down. Well, let's lay out where we want it to be first. We want this to be like right there. Alright, and then we'll put a line of roboports going vertically. Where are my roboports? I don't see them. I'm going blind, I swear. Roboports. Oh, they're there. They're here. Okay. Oh, we put them back down. I see. Yeah, we need to revise that pattern. No wonder I was so confused. I was expecting like 2 stacks of them. And this reaches all the way across? Yeah, just barely. This might be a mistake, but, well, we can make mistakes. That's our new pattern. Is that going to work in terms of... It won't. I'm not sure how tileable this is either. We might just place the roboports after. Might be easier. And we didn't actually do the barreling for here. Let's fix that. Oh, this could be a problem. Yeah. Can we make this out one further? Is that gonna work? No. Has to be this far. Oh, that's annoying. Do I want to change things? I think I have to. This isn't going to be sufficient. Well, I can move it maybe. I can move it a little bit. Like right there. This should work. This will work. It's not as nice, but it'll work. We're not producing anywhere near enough sludge for this, by the way, but we'll deal with that later. Alright. Yeah, that's not gonna tile. These are off by 1. So we'll just do this. I'm liking this. It's working out, I think. I'm trying to, you know, be all endgamey. We never fixed that, did we? We need to place another one of these out here. Alright. I like it. Then we can add more rows for different types. But what were the types we needed? We needed Sapphirite, Jivalite, and this was Rubite, I believe? Yeah, I would not have felt comfortable doing this before we had nuclear power, because I'm assuming this is going to be eating up power. Yeah, look at that. We pretty much doubled our beacon power consumption. Wow. And that's the starting. Okay, so we think that each of these is going to be producing something like 21 ore under full load. We're going to need twice as much of the crystal of the sapphirite, won't we? Yeah, let's place out some more sapphirite. Oh, we're out of roboports. Okay, we'll have to go get more. Are these? No, they're lined up. They're lined up, okay. Okay. Then... I'm thinking we can do the crushing and processing all at once. We don't need to move things around. We can move the ore around. No, we can. I'm sorry. We can move the processed around. So, I'm not sure our ratios. Oh yeah, wait a minute. So we think we're going to be producing 21 ore, and the next step is to crush it all. So let's just see what the crushers are going to look like. So right now they're already at 7.8. That's too far out. I don't like that. Let's move it over here. And we'll send some of that ore this way. 7.8, yeah. And a recipe that's only 1. Okay, wait a minute. I need to let's work this out. So it takes 2 ore and produces 2 crushed in 1 second. And can this be... No, this can't be productivity. It's too bad. You know, that's a thing. I forgot to do that. It'll be this times, what's the ratio? Times 12%. So we're producing 24 ore per second. We're gonna need a lot of bots to deal with all this. But that's the plan. So we're gonna have one of these is going to be producing 10 ore in, well, it's going to be producing 5 stone, which 2 of these is sufficient for. And we'll just we'll put it into landfill, because why not? I should put everything up. Yeah. And this is going to be requesting. Okay, and we'll feed that straight into one of these horribly awkwardly shaped things. Should we offset it maybe? How high can that go? Is that still inside? Yeah, that's still inside that range. But it would be nice to have. It does all three. Good. And we'll duplicate this on the side. Okay, wait, now just think about this. So we're saying we're gonna produce in 24 ore. This is one of these is only taking 10. So we're gonna need to have 2 sets of these. That's okay. We might want to offset this all more to the right. We'll do that. We'll figure that out in a moment. So this is gonna be creating iron. And I was going to make this continuous outputting. Right here. Should we make a gap? Maybe we should make a gap. I like that. We'll make a gap. Well, wait, okay, so let's think about this. How much are we going to need? We're going to be turning... well, so it takes 4... Okay, we're producing 1 ore every 1 second. So... And this isn't set up right. We're gonna have a whole nother row below it. Let's get that. That's sufficient for now. Alright, so this is crafting speed 10, which is silly. So I can handle 40 crushed at a time. I am a single machine. In actual fact, oh, actually, can this be productivity? It can be. Nice. Oh, very nice. We're gonna get a lot out of that. So that's plus 18. Nice. Nice. Okay. So that's 40 crushed, but we're not supplying 40 crushed. These 2 machines, each of them, are providing 20 crushed. So we could just double this up. That might be the best thing to do. Yeah, we'll do it that way. I was gonna see if we could output the processed on the lower row. But wait, let me think about this. So if we actually only had 20, then we would only be consuming half of that. 23. What do the ore processors do? So 4 becomes 2. That's why I really want to do the processing here. It would cut down, it would reduce the number of trips my bots have to take by half. This is only a machine 2, we don't have the higher machines yet. 4 ore becomes 2, processed. 1 second? 1 second, right? 2 seconds. No productivity there. Let's assume they'll always have at least 3, so that'd be at least 4.5. So we can deal with 18 ore at a time. So... it might be wasteful, but I think it might be a better idea to, well... No, I just don't want to think about it. It's conceptually more annoying to think about. So we'll just double this up. We're gonna run out of supplies soon. But I like it. It's nice and organized looking. It's got beacons on both sides. Okay, and it's gonna output the iron ore, which we'll have to haul. Too bad. Okay, let's copy that. I would love to be able to fit 2 of these. I didn't need to do that. I just made 2 of these. So where's the midpoint? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, okay. Be 4 in here. Right here. It's the midpoint. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look quite right because this is taking up space. But, do you fit? You can fit on one side, but not the other. It would be okay if we did it like that. Then like that. Goes a bit over, unfortunately. You know, we don't need 4 of those, of the, what's it called, makers? Landfill makers. We could just haul that. I'd rather not, but... No, okay, let's just fit into. I keep going to the wrong place for the blueprint. No, we could double that up. That'll work fine. That'll work amazing. What was I thinking? I was thinking we'd have to haul from one side to another. We can just duplicate the inside machines. So that's the exact middle. This is a 3. And we're actually out of supplies, so we need to go and get more. But I'm liking this. This is working out nicely. I think we left enough room for our tracks below that. So then we'll have to go up and do a new row. But so far, so good. Let's go resupply. Our car feels kind of slow. Are we maybe... No? I think the other one's maybe running on different fuel, so it goes a little faster. We have so many logistics slots now. Let's get rid of that. We don't need those. I'd rather have more of those, I think. Well, no, 10's fine for now. Well, no, we'll need more for now, so we can always just switch it back later. Beacons. Or modules, I think. Oh, there's other beacons. Okay, I hadn't thought about that. What do they need? What is that? Uranium processing. Okay, that's just nothing. Never mind. Oh, we don't have the other beacons anyway, so never mind. Just give me the regular beacons, please. Say 40 at a time. And auto trash those annoying things we always bump into. The, where are they? The alien things. These. Just regular artifacts. I don't think that worked. Need to set to 0. Making go away. Okay. Do we have beacons yet? We have some beacons, yeah. And you're busy making more. Make them faster. And we're not making any of these because there's still not enough glass. That's a concern. Because we're burning through these pretty quick. Let's go grab some glass, maybe? No, never mind. Let's just stick with what we're doing. Go! Oh dear! That could have been bad. At least it was an autosave right before it, so we wouldn't have lost that much. What are we sending here? We're sending mineral sludge. This is glass, isn't it? But we're still not making enough of it. Alright, let's get this. Oh, it's gonna connect to that one. That's bad. We'll just have to see how far south we can go. That's as far as we can go. Apparently. Alright, we can just deconstruct that one. How well covered is that still? Let me get a bit closer to it. Okay, what's my logistic range? Like that. Yep. And that's as far as we can go. Which is gonna look ugly, but we'll have to just accept it. Not that one. Okay, that's only gonna be making the iron though. I mean, we're not dealing with the rubite at all. We're not not actually turning it into steel or anything. But I want to hook up the trains, you know, go from one to the other. Start getting some mineral sludge produced. And I want to just do a different recipe. Like, right down here, we have this thing that we're doing all the time, everywhere, that I kind of want to get away from. So... let's see what we can do. Should we go backwards, maybe? So if we were to put a line of rail right here, how would we hook that up to that one? That's not helping. I think that's good. They're all the same, right? We'll leave some room where it can grow. But the idea, how big of a train station do we need? If we were to put this here, that would give me 4 slots, and I only need 4. So that's the end. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm going to put this exactly. There. So no stacker, no room for trains to linger. Actually, that's a thought. If we were to have a train backed up right here, like, because it couldn't get in, would it block off? No, it's only 4. Okay. Alright. So, kind of the simplification I'm making is I'm assuming that every single train is going to be coming from this way and leaving that way too. And I think that's going to work as long as we're careful about where we put our train stations. And if we're not, I suppose they can always use one of the other train stations to do a loop. Turn around. We're gonna need to keep going, but let's just figure out exactly what we're gonna do. This will be a need mineral sludge. Well, okay, let's lay out their pieces first. And we're gonna need so much mineral sludge. It's just gonna be silly. I believe we're gonna need coke also. We're actually out of the reds again. We'll need to bring more reds. Say 200. And 100 of these. Okay, and this will be too many barrels. Which might give us some troubles, come to think of it. If we're gonna be burning barrels so quickly. It'll be okay. Yeah, our barrel solution is not a good one. We'll have to deal with that in better terms at some point. So this can hold, that would be 100, this can hold 400 each. So request 400. Maybe we should wait until we have 2,000 barrels. Well, I don't want to wait too long. I think that'd be okay. Maybe 1,200. No, that's too small. That would be three. Okay, the total capacity here will be 400, 2400, 5000, pretty much. So when we get above 2400, then the train should come and take away all those barrels. We need to get some logistics going. Okay, and let's start pulling in the mineral sludge. So, while mineral sludge is less than, let's see, we said that each one can hold about 5,000 total, so that'd be 5,000, so about 20,000 total. While it's less than 10,000, bring me mineral sludge. And they should be coming now, right? Yep. Which means we need to get this set up better. So... wow, we went up through that quick. Alright, we're already producing a large amount of ore. Okay. So the next step is to deal with, wow, that's popping. We're producing way more crushed sapphirite than the other because we have 2 rows of it. But that's going to change now. So now we need to turn the crushed sapphirite into sapphirite whatever's chunks. Which will need purified water. And produce geodes. Probably need more bots. No, half the bots are... more than half the bots are sitting idle. probably because it's undersupplied. We're not producing at a full rate. Well, it's not bad. Okay, so let's just place one of these flotation cells out because I start thinking about it. So we're gonna have a line. And flotation cells are this big. Now, how are we gonna deal with the excess? Maybe do all the water stuff up above and do it all through pipes? I kind of like that idea. So that's adjacent, 1 space, 2 spaces. It always looks like this doesn't look like it goes high enough because the foundation of the building stops early. Yep, we can do that one. Braking force. So you're gonna be making... We'll probably pair them up though, like this. So let's like treat that as our preliminary pattern. Yeah, that's out of reach, so we can ignore that one. Maybe we should make them one further over. It wouldn't matter. Yeah, having the space in between kind of ruins the proper thing to do. But let's just check it. So right now, if we were to do this and power it all, each of these would be affected by 4. 4? Oh, I was thinking it was. I thought the effect sources would be the number, like the number of these, but instead it's the. I thought it was the number of modules, but instead it's the number of other buildings. So this is 4. That's Well, okay. Quick. Get rid of that. Let's place this so that it affects multiple things. So we want it so that right here is the top right of a building. Like that. Yeah, now they're all 5. Except for the last one. We'll deal with that then. Okay, I like that. And this will have to be fixed. We'll need 1 more of these. Or will we need 2 more of these? Yes, we'll need 2 more. Which means they better start getting made more because we're running low on them. Okay, let's just simplify this for a moment. Get rid of those, get rid of those. I just want to do the numbers. We could do it all. We could do the yeah, we don't need to leave space below. These are really wide buildings, so we don't need to like put all the inputs on one side, the outputs on another. Or if we do, we can deal with that another time. We kind of have it upside down. let's change that. So we'll put the flotation cells like this. Is that right? Yeah. Alright, and can you hold productivity? No. So you're at more speed. Did we do that for these? We should have. I don't think we did. But we can go back and do it. So I'm just trying to figure this out. This is going to have 13 effect sources, and it's going to be crafting at 4.5, which is kind of crazy. It's a shame that I can't do that. Oh well. Okay, so it takes two crushed to produce 2 chunks. We'll do the residuals in a moment. And the base speed is 2. The actual speed is 4.5, or it's 2 over 4.5. Yeah, that works out. That makes sense. I was like, 2 over 4.5. That's what I just did, and no, that's it's all by design. People who made this are clever. So we're actually getting 10.4 crushed. So we'll only need 2 of these. Well, 3 of these. It might be easier to do 4. Okay, and in terms of purified water, you need 50 each. So 50 purified to produce 50 wastewater. And it starts in 2, but again, it goes under. So we need 112 purified per second to power 1. Alright. So our typical way of getting purified is from saline. Let's just figure out how this is going to work. So we can go ahead and take advantage of the beacons. In fact, all of these can take advantage of the beacons. Let's just figure this out. So can this be activity? No, it cannot. Not that we have a limited supply of water, so it doesn't make sense to. Let's see. You know, I didn't power that. Wait a minute. We might have this completely wrong. Let's go ahead and let's get these powered. So yeah, it crafts at 9.3. That's quite different. So we need 232 per one. 232 purified for a single one. But at the same time, it's handling 9.3 crushed per. So really, we need, well, I forget how we did this. So effectively, every single ore crusher, which we, by the way, will need to make, I haven't considered that. We'll have to crush the ore before feeding it into here. Yeah, so it's pretty much one ore crusher per chunk, per flotation cell, which is unusual, but we'll deal with that. Okay, I need to rethink this for a little bit, so, and we are over time. So, thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young, and this is Factorio, using the Sea Block Modpack.